How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Clutch City Chronicles, and today I'm going to be talking about the last couple of games for the Houston Rockets, specifically the game against the Pacers Friday night, and of course last night's game against the Golden State Warriors. Now let's start off with the Pacers game. It was definitely a little disappointing, considering we had a 20-point lead at the beginning of the second quarter and ended up losing the game by 9. So obviously the Pacers went on an incredible run, but really it was mostly the Rockets going on an incredible drought, as we just couldn't buy a bucket due to Miles Turner's incredible interior defense. But another major reason behind why we lost that game was because we were definitely missing a very important player in our team, and that is Kevin Porter Jr. You know, we really need Kevin Porter Jr. A lot of people obviously knock his game because he is turnover prone and stuff like that, but he definitely has an amazing impact on the team, and we were missing that impact Friday night against the Pacers. Another major reason behind why we lost was because, again, Stephen Silas, for some reason, likes to play Daishen Nix 24 minutes when he could play someone like Josh Christopher 24 minutes. And I say that because Josh Christopher definitely, in my opinion, is more proven as an impact player for the Rockets. As last year, you know, he had a lot of moments where he came into the game and really helped shift the momentum for the Rockets. And, you know, Nix doesn't really do that, in my opinion. So it's really confusing to me as to why Stephen Silas is playing Daishen Nix significantly more than someone like Josh Christopher. And that's something I really want the Rockets to improve down the line. And that is giving Josh Christopher a concrete role in the rotation, as I believe he has far more upside than Daishen Nix and is definitely the more talented player than Daishen Nix. So really, I want to see that improved significantly. But overall, it was a rough game for the Rockets, but definitely I feel like the Rockets improved on that game against the Warriors last night, as it was definitely a lot more competitive. And considering Steph Curry and Klay Thompson had a historic night, the Rockets still kept it competitive and the game was still close down to the final buzzer. And just in general, Kevin Porter Jr. had 30 points, 3 steals. Tari Eason had a career night. Jabari Smith Jr. was a real standout, as he was a huge part of our comeback. You know, we were down 18 at one point in last night's game against the Warriors, but all of a sudden Jabari Smith Jr. found his footing, specifically in the mid-range, as he was 5 for 5 from that area, and really has showcased the fact that he really needs to go to that mid-range game a lot more, as he does have the size, length, and obviously versatility to perform extremely well in the mid-range. And I understand our system isn't really catered to the mid-range game, but Jabari Smith Jr. excels in that area, so he really needs to go to that area a lot more in order to be more effective and efficient for the Rockets moving forward. And again, like I mentioned in that Pacers game, you know, we didn't have Kevin Porter Jr. We had him last night, and he definitely showcased his impact, as the game was a lot closer than it was in the Pacers game. And of course, you know, one issue I had with the Rockets this season is, you know, their inability to stagger Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr.'s minutes. And last night, Stephen Silas definitely improved on that, as there was a good stretch of the game where Kevin Porter Jr. was out there without Jalen Green, with someone like Eric Gordon and Alperen Sengun, and really showcased that he can run a unit by himself. And obviously Jalen Green, he had some stretches in the game where he was out there without Kevin Porter Jr. And I think that's really key for the Rockets' team success, as they're both incredibly talented players, but they also demand the rock at a significant level. So staggering their minutes will definitely help the Rockets out down the line. And just in general, you know, I feel like the Rockets are improving, you know, regardless of the fact that we win or lose. You can see within these games that we are trying to improve some areas of our games, and we really are trying to make these games as competitive as possible, regardless of if we win or lose. We are still showing up, putting up an incredible game like we did against the Warriors, and we're learning from bad experience like we did against the Pacers. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below on the Houston Rockets. Like if you enjoyed the video, and of course, make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.